as the news or the scandal about the late man of God, TB Joshua, makes its round across Africa and particularly in Nigeria, a lot of men of God have decided to side with the late prophet. After all, they are of the same camp, if I may put it that way. So it's but normal for them to support each other. It's like politicians. They always support each other until they fight each other. It's like this. They will always team up against the common people until there is a problem among themselves. Then all bets are off. So there's this article about the Church of All Nation, the Synagogue Church of All Nation being shut down. So let's see what the article is really talking about. TB Joshua Synagogue Church of All Nations shut down after BBC documentary. Fact emerges. There is a rumor that the church has been shut down because of the BBC documentary that was released a couple of days ago, where people accuse him of all sort of things. So let's continue. Pastor Evelyn Joshua, the wife of the late TB Joshua, has dismissed the claim that the Synagogue Church of All Nations will be folding up following a BBC documentary. In a Facebook post on Sunday, Pastor Evelyn reportedly said that Scorn was not a cult, but a church preaching the gospel of the Christ. The BBC documentary made several allegations against the church founder, TB Joshua, which included sexual assault, forced abortion, to mention a few. Following the 3 hour documentary aired by the BBC about the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, Temitope Balogun Joshua, mostly referred to as TB Joshua, the church clarified the rumor that it was closing down. In a Facebook post shared by the TB Joshua Ministries on Sunday, January 14, the wife of the late cleric, Pastor Evelyn Joshua, reportedly debunked the rumor at the church branch in Ondo, adding that SCOM is a church and not a cult. The Synagogue Church of All Nations is still existing, for the foundation of this church is not of man, but of God. Pastor Evelyn Joshua said and says at the SCOM branch in Akuru, Ondo State, "We are a church, not a cult, for we preach Jesus Christ," she tells the people. According to the BBC documentary, over 24 of the church ex-members shared their accounts of alleged sexual assault, forced abortion, manipulation, and other abuses allegedly committed by late Joshua during his lifetime. But Dale Adejumo, the public affairs director of SCOM, in a statement said the BBC documentary was defamatory and that individuals that the medium had interviewed were not familiar with their church. Well, they swept everything under the rug and they are now saying that rumors circulating about the closure of the church is just mainly a rumor and there is nothing to it, that nobody should take this rumor very seriously. And I just hope that at the end of the day, we will get to know the truth. I just want the truth to be out there. If this man is truly innocent and people are accusing him, I want those accusing him to be held accountable. But if the man of God was involved or has indulged in these activities that he is being accused of, then I want the church to be held accountable. I know the man is dead. It's not like we are going to resume his corpse and then prosecute. We cannot do that, right? He is dead, he is dead. That is fine. But if this came out to be true, it's gonna encourage many other people who might be going through similar experiences to speak out. It will help to open the eyes of many people who might not be aware of things like this, who might be going through physical or sexual assault, but not actually being aware or not actually knowing a way to speak out or not actually thinking that if they speak out, people will take them seriously. I have a problem when people in power use their power against less privileged people. I hate it when a privileged person uses his or her position against a common person. And I know that more too often, privileged people, powerful people, get away with a lot. Most of the things they do, they are hardly being held accountable for. More too often, they get away with so many things they do. Because when common people complain, no one takes them seriously. When people say that they have been attacked or they have been molested or they have been assaulted or they have been treated unfairly, inappropriately, everyone assume it to be a witch hunt. Everyone think it's just blackmailing. Everyone think it's just attention seeking. That those claims are baseless. But we don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. They might have really suffered what they are talking about. They might have really gone through what they are talking about. We cannot just discard what they say because we think that it is against someone whom we love. I have always made this example that when Me Too movement started in America, in Hollywood, people thought that those ladies who were speaking out were just trying to defame the Hollywood directors or executives. But when enough attention was brought to this matter, and then investigations were carried out, a lot of people were found guilty. A lot of people were found to have committed the crimes they were being accused of. It's not everything that is just blackmailing or people just want to drag someone down. It's not everything. People might be accused for something they actually did. So let's calm down. Let's try to evaluate both sides. And let's try to be understanding. And whatever information we get, let's receive it with an open mindset. Let's get into any conversation, any discussion with the willingness to learn something. Let's approach it like a child who is eager to learn. Let's not just get too defensive or too dismissive. Let's hear what other people are saying. Let's listen to the accusations that have been put forth by those accusing the man of God. It's not too much to ask. It's not too much to ask because if you were the one, you would want others to hear you out first. If your family members were involved in this accusation thing, you will want people to at least hear them out first. You won't want people to just cast them out without even hearing what they have to say. We should try our best to give people a listening ear. But you guys out there, share your thoughts with us in the comment section below because we love hearing what you have to say. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel because that helps us a lot and we shall forever be grateful to you. So, thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.